most explosive football team in the United States in recent years is located in Utah's scenic Wasatch Mountains. Their performance has staggered the imagination with an exciting pass-oriented offense and rugged defense. This is the result of commitment to excellence. Numerous conference championships, regularly ranked in the top 20, #1 in total offense and scoring nationally. The Cougars of Brigham Young University have developed one of the most exciting football programs in the United States. A program characterized by outstanding coaching and by high-quality athletes. At BYU, there is an obvious commitment to excellence. On the football field, in the classroom, in fulfilling the inner man, and in the opportunity for a full social life. Here is pride in the fact that the players are here for an education, and most graduate. The university offers a rich academic program for all students, excellent classroom and laboratory instructional programs, and the needed individual help. More than 1,250 full-time faculty provide instruction in 150 accredited subject areas. Sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, there are 26,000 students at BYU from every state in the Union and from 70 foreign countries. On campus, you'll see a student body with all races, creeds, color, and national origins, which provides special opportunities for rich intercultural learning. There's no doubt that athletically, there's a strong commitment to a successful program. No other school in the Western Athletic Conference has developed as many successful teams in men's and women's sports as BYU. Why the BYU success? Why the excellence that is so quickly evident? It's hard to pin down, but here's what stands out. There isn't a better staff of football coaches and trainers in the country. Men committed to help you succeed. On and off the playing field. A commitment from the administration, faculty, and staff. A top-to-bottom commitment that as a student, you will succeed. There's also a commitment for special social opportunities, plus spectacular outdoor recreation during all seasons of the year. The BYU program succeeds because of the quality of the young men involved. Young men who play football at BYU. These men are winners and exhibit individually strong, sound leadership. Combined with the ability to play as a team. Through athletics, our young men often find focus in life. The opportunity to play football and to succeed athletically and academically opens many doors to them. We are proud of what they have achieved. There's great pride in the BYU commitment to excellence on the football field. And with it, the Cougars have moved to a position of national prominence in intercollegiate football. In 1979, BYU was the nation's leader in scoring, passing, and total offense, ranked in the top 10 and winner of 11 consecutive games. It was a season of superlatives. The 1980 season started with a strong foundation for another successful year. But who could have dreamed of the success 1980 would bring? Upset in the season's opening game, BYU then racked up 12 consecutive wins, including one of the most unbelievable comebacks in the history of college football to beat Southern Methodist in the Holiday Bowl. The Cougars again won the nation's offensive triple crown, the top team in the country in scoring, passing, and total offense, and averaging an all-time high of nearly 410 yards per game in passing. BYU and All-American quarterback Jim McMahon simply shredded the NCAA record book. At year's end, McMahon held some 26 different NCAA passing records. No player in the history of college football had ever had the season statistically to match the year 1980 for McMahon. He led the nation in passing and total offense, and he set an all-time passing efficiency record while becoming the first college player in history to throw for over 4,000 yards in a single season. Opponents often felt that McMahon was throwing to the entire BYU student body, and that's about right. 11 different Cougars caught passes during the season. 9 of them caught 20 or more, an unbelievable statistic. What had been called an inexperienced offensive line quickly matured and provided the protection needed. Led by senior Nick Eyre, the 276-pounder from Las Vegas was named to a number of first-team All-American squads at season's end. With that offensive line more than living up to expectations and providing McMahon the time to throw, BYU's core of receivers seemed to take turns in coming up with the big play, the sensational catch. Tight end Clay Brown, honorable mention All-American, national leader in TD passes, holder of all WAC and BYU touchdown records, always seemed to catch the big one. He made the catch in the Holiday Bowl to win the game. Scott Phillips, tailback, WAC leader in receiving, ranked 9th in the nation. Eric Lane, fullback, great runner, great blocker, one of the nation's scoring leaders for 1980. Danny Plater, only a junior, but second on the team in catching touchdown passes, a definite deep threat. Homer Jones, senior tailback, slowed by injuries, but still, he caught his share of those passes. Lloyd Jones, the BYU deep threat, great speed, many catches that were game breakers. Bill Davis, another senior blessed with the ability to find the open spot. He makes the hard catch. Matt Braga, touchdown Braga they call him, amazing concentration. He made several key receptions in the Holiday Bowl. Scott Pettis, backup tailback, very quick, good hands, and a Cougars star of the future. With that talent, it's easy to see how the Cougars of 1980 topped the nation in total offense and in scoring, averaging almost 47 points a game. That's a touchdown a game better than number 2 Nebraska. But it isn't all offense with Brigham Young University. Opposing coaches tell you that the key to the BYU football program always has been and still is the solid defense. The Cougars aren't fancy on defense, but what they do well, as is evident by the Western Athletic Conference team statistics. The one stat that stands out, BYU allows fewer points per game than any other team in the league, only 16.5 points a game. And there were 4 games where opponents were held to a touchdown or less. The BYU defense allowed opponents an average of just 1 touchdown the first half of each game this season. And, of course, again did its part in getting the ball back for the offense, recovering 2 fumbles and averaging 2 interceptions per game. The rugged defensive line was a bright spot all season for BYU. Team leader was defensive end Glenn Titensor, all WAC, honorable mention All-American, outstanding defensive player of the Holiday Bowl. Along the line were tackles Chuck Ian and Mike Morgan. With end Brad and I, certainly one of the best lines ever at BYU, and all return next year except Titensor. The linebackers of the Cougars always ranked with the class of the league, and this year was no exception, led by one of the nation's best in senior Glenn Redd, and assisted by Kyle Whittingham and Ed St. Pierre. And in the defensive secondary, perhaps the best such unit ever to play football for BYU. There was senior cornerback Bill Shefflin, Tom Homo, Mark Brady, and Bob Prested. Homo led the WAC in interceptions, and the Cougars as a team also led the WAC in that statistic. The defense, Once again, it was solid. It made the big plays. The quality was there. Defense was a key to the 1980 BYU football success story. And let's not forget the BYU special teams, the kickoff units, the receiving units, the punting units. We talk about the BYU offense being a highly tuned and effective unit. Well, so is that BYU special teams unit. They specialize in block punts, in holding the opponents to little if any yardage on kickoff and punt returns, and in returning the ball when it's kicked to BYU. To say that the BYU special teams are successful would be the understatement of the year. There's great pride in this unit, and there's reason for it to be there. And now to the Holiday Bowl. The Cougars, WAC champs for the 5th consecutive year, boasting an 11-game winning streak. The nation's scoring and total offense leader against powerful Southern Methodist. It's the 3rd straight year for BYU in the Holiday Bowl. They're determined to win a bowl game this time. For 3.5 quarters, it seemed the BYU team was destined to lose. Down at that point, 45-25. Defeat seemed certain. There had been highlights for the Cougars. A sensational catch for a long TD by Clay Brown in the first quarter. A punt return by Vi Sikahima for a touchdown in the second quarter. Another pass from McMahon to Brown in the third period for a score. And now, let's follow the Cougars through one of the most amazing comebacks in the history of college football. It's early in the fourth quarter of the game with SMU. Many of the fans have gone home. BYU trails 38-19. But then, BYU drives 90 yards in 17 plays. McMahon throws 14 consecutive passes. A big decision is made to go for first down on 4th and 2 at the BYU 46. They make it. Lloyd Jones catches a pass to set up the TD, which comes on a run by Scott Phillips. It's now 38-25, and BYU tries an onside kick. It fails. Immediately, SMU scores on a 42-yard run. The Cougars now trail 45-25, and there's 3 minutes, 58 seconds left to play. The Cougars receive. They start on their own 28. McMahon has a 14-yard run, a couple of completions for short yardage, and a 25-yarder to Clay Brown. BYU is now at the SMU 15-yard line. McMahon scrambles. He throws into the end zone where Matt Braga makes a diving catch. The two-point try fails. BYU now trails 45-31. It's another onside kick attempt by Lee Johnson. Todd Shell, a freshman, recovers for BYU at the 50. The clock now says 2:31. Pettis catches one for 9 yards. And Bill Davis grabs one for 40 yards to the 1-yard line. Once again, Scott Phillips dashes into the end zone. And then catches a two-point conversion from McMahon. It is now SMU 45 and BYU 39. There's 1 minute and 57 seconds left to play. Another onside kick is tried, but SMU falls on the ball, which did not go the necessary 10 yards. The Mustangs try 3 running plays. BYU stops all 3, led by Whittingham and Red, the linebackers, and Shefflin, the cornerback. SMU allows the clock to run down as far as it can go. They're penalized 5 yards for delay of game. Then it's back to punt. 18 seconds left to play. The snap, the punt, and it's blocked by BYU's Bill Shefflin. The Cougars get the ball on the SMU 41-yard line. 13 seconds left to play. McMahon throws twice. Both are incomplete, although one is close to a TD to Lloyd Jones. Now, there are 3 ticks left on the scoreboard clock. McMahon sends everyone deep to the middle of the end zone. He drops back. He throws some 60 yards, high and deep. There are 3 white-shirted Mustangs and 1 blue jersey there. It's worn by BYU's Clay Brown. They all go up for the ball, and Brown grabs it along with an SMU defender. Cougars Davis, Plater, and Lane all signal touchdown for BYU. And then the official does the same thing. Clay Brown, who many say is the best tight end in America, has caught the ball for a game-tying touchdown. The Cougars go wild. There's no time on the clock. And in comes Cougar kicker Kurt Gunther. The snap is there. Shefflin places it down, and Gunther kicks it right through the middle. BYU is the winner of the Holiday Bowl, 46-45 over Southern Methodist. And the field becomes a complete madhouse. The commitment is there. The commitment to a solid academic program and to a solid athletic program at Brigham Young University. It's evident in BYU's never-say-die finish to the 1980 football season. The BYU Cougars, WAC and Holiday Bowl champions, possessors of a 12-game winning streak, can already look forward to the year 1981.